Sabotage right here on your classic metal show from the Edge of Thorns release. That is the title track. And opening up the show tonight, we heard something from the new Shark Island Bloodline 2.020 with Fire in the House. And not only do we have a fire in the house, we got a Chris Aiken in the house. What's going on there, Chris?
What is up, sir? How are we?
Well, we're back again.
Yes, we are.
Here we are. We're here for the masses for free. We live stream for free.
Yeah.
There's no money involved, at least not out of your guys' pocket.
We're here to entertain those that are getting grounded at 10 o'clock. Those of you on curfew.
Yeah, because, you know, the COVID comes out at 10.
That's right. The COVID is, it's waiting in its car for 10 o'clock to come, and then it springs out and gets you.
Yeah, you can go through your whole day from 6 a.m. until 10 p.m., but after that, the COVID comes out.
Yeah, it's look behind every tree, every corner. There's a COVID sitting there just waiting for the clock to strike 10.
Yeah. What in the fuck? You know what? I questioned this back in the summertime when Sal and I came over to Cleveland for the pig roast thing.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to see there's some fairly larger people on larger platforms saying the same thing. I heard Mark Levin talking about it this week. He was going, so everything closes down at 10. What happens at 10:05?
Yeah. Well, I heard somebody try to explain it, and it was the dumbest explanation ever. But the official explanation is that because after 10 people get a little more inebriated, that they're less likely to follow the COVID protocols of distance and mask wearing, and therefore it makes the spread more. But that's nonsense. The bottom line is if you're not willing to wear a mask after you get a buzz on, you're really not willing to wear a mask before you put a buzz on.
True.
You know, I mean, get the fuck out of here with this nonsense.
Well, again, I think it's just a power grab, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm glad to see.
I just think I think it's just slowly but surely trying to condition the American public to just accept that our governors are going to be able to just, rule your First Amendment rights.
No. Well, the sad part is, you know, the business people that I know are all saying, hey, fuck the governors. You know, that's what I'm hearing from pretty much all my business friends. But the fucking dummies and the people are all fucking scared to death to come out. Every goddamn Pinball PA, I'll give the prime example. I take 10 calls a day from fucking idiots. Do you wipe the machines down after every play? Do you clean the room every day? And I'm like, I try to be nice, but it depends on the mood I'm in. I've gotten to the point now where some of the answers are, do you wipe your feet when you walk into Pinball PA? Do you wash your hands before you open the door? You know, it's like, fucking wake up, you stupid morons. You know, there's risk in life. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah. So people actually call asking if you're wiping your machines down?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
He said, well, you're free to bring your own, alcohol wipes with you if you'd like.
Yeah, come on, bring it in.
Yeah, bring it. If you feel so unsafe and you still want to play, go ahead and bring your wipes with you.
Yeah, exactly. It's so, dude, it's nonstop. It's literally nonstop from idiots, you know, that call every single fucking day, man. I'm looking to see if I can have let me switch accounts here. I might just play one if I have it. I might have deleted it. But I had a guy today left a long message about wiping down the machines and what are our COVID protocols. It's like, shut up. Either come to the place or don't.
Did he expect you to call him back?
Of course he did.
Oh.
Of course he did. Let's see. I think this is it. Maybe. Can I play it? Hold on.
All right.
I know this isn't the best compelling radio in the world, but I don't know how to work this. Never mind. But yeah, the guy literally said, I need to know your COVID protocols.
He needs to know that.
Yeah, he needs to know my.
You know what you need to know? I don't want you coming here.
Yeah, just stay home then. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
If this is such an issue for you, then don't come.
Yeah, don't risk your life.
Yeah.
That's how I really feel. Don't risk your life. You know,
Yeah.
stay safe. Watch Netflix some more.
Exactly.
There's a great Kevin Hart special out there you can watch today. Don't risk your life coming to see us.
Right.
You fucking knothead.
Well, unfortunately, there is a segment of the population that do live in the whole fear all the time. Fear, 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 fear,
Oh, yeah.
fear, fear.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, boy, did I tell you about the girl at the grocery store last week? I don't remember if I mentioned this or not.
What did she do?
She was standing in line, and she was standing so far back away from the guy who was up at the cash register.
Oh no.
She was about 12 feet back,
Right.
basically standing out in the aisleway,
Okay.
waiting her turn.
Right.
So there was really nowhere else to stand in order not to block everybody else who are walking along the aisleway.
Right.
And she's so far back that she only had like 4 items, and I only had a few items, so I'm standing behind her.
Right.
And she's so far back away from the guy in front of her that she's just standing there, just blocking up the throughway.
Right.
She's afraid to walk into the aisle.
That's very scary.
So finally the guy in front finally gets checked out. So she walks up, and then she turns around and she points down at the floor, and she goes, "Don't go past this line."
Oh.
And I said, "It really must be a bitch to live in fear every day." That's what I told her.
And she got all mad, right?
No, she just turned around like, like one of those, just like that. But that's what she said. Don't go beyond this line.
Right. All right. Tell me if you can hear this. I've got this voicemail.
All right.
And I can be reached at 7.
Oop, I want to skip that part.
No, put his number out there.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
know
doing
who this bitch is.
I'm not doxing anybody, but here we go.
457-3815.
Oh,
We were just wondering what COVID protocols you guys have in place. Do we have to wear masks? Do we have to bring gloves? And what kind of cleaning are you doing of the machines? So if you can give us a call back and let us know, or thanks. Bye.
that's every day, dude. Every goddamn day.
But let us know that. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Why
Yeah.
do you need to know that?
Yeah. I didn't call him back.
Well, I wouldn't have called him back either. Fuck him.
Yeah. Fuck you.
I don't want some soy boy in my place if I can help it.
Yeah. Come to the place or don't. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. Simple as that. I don't give a shit. It's like, dude, this is what I'm going through all the time.
Yeah, I hear you.
And it's infuriating. Meanwhile, I don't go anywhere with a mask. Ever. Never. I just won't do it.
Well, I go through the bank drive-through,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a couple of girls that I see pretty frequently over there, and they always want to chit chat with me for a few minutes, and both of them wearing a mask behind the glass.
Oh yeah, you got to.
And I said, you girls got to wear a mask all day long?
Yeah.
And they were just like, yeah, unfortunately. I was just like, I said, man, that's got to get old. He said, yeah, we try to take breaks from the window, so we have the mask on.
Well, that breath might drop into that slide out thing that comes out of the thing. Or is it one of the shoot ones? Is it
No, it's both. The one at the building is the drawer.
right?
And then there's like 5 chutes. They have 5 lanes with the chutes.
Wow.
So
they're shooting COVID into your car. It's a good thing they got those masks on to protect you.
I know. It's just like, holy shit.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they're sending disgusting, dirty money back and forth. The most vile, disgusting thing. You wouldn't wipe your ass with a dollar bill. It's so fucking filthy. but at least you don't have to deal with their breath from behind glass.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's so much the customers or just each other.
It's probably both with these dumb COVID rules. None of it makes any fucking sense.
Yeah.
None of it makes any sense. Again, I'll go to money. Is there a dirtier substance than money?
No, not at all.
And yet nobody's worrying about fucking money, having cash in their pocket, taking a handful of fucking change.
Well, you know me, I deal with cash, pretty much most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, it's fucking ridiculous. The whole COVID thing is just fucking out of control right now.
It is out of control. But again, I just, nothing sums it up better than the term pandemic.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's it. That's, and it's so out of control. Literally this week, my kid that's in Pennsylvania that runs Pinball PA for me, Zach, he gets to not have Thanksgiving because these dicks in fucking Pennsylvania have a thing that if they change their protocols to if you enter from another state, you have to
quarantine for 14 days or something.
Well, you have to prove that you've had a negative COVID test within the last 3 days, or you have to stay put for 14 days. So it's like there's no getting out of the fucking state.
Well, who do you prove this to, and where are they checking?
I have no idea.
Because I heard that Illinois has the quarantine from other state thing, but
yeah.
How are they checking that?
The only thing I could think of is that if you go into the state with an out-of-state plate, they'll pull you.
I don't know.
They'll pull you over and look for and ask you for your papers.
I guess, but I don't know. I'm not seeing that anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how any of this nonsense is allegedly going to work, but fuck that.
Yeah.
My kid was like, fuck that. I'm not bothering with that for a fucking turkey dinner.
He's like, nope. He's not coming to your place?
Yeah, he's not coming in. He's not coming to mine or my ex's.
Is there a reason for that?
Because he doesn't want to get stuck somewhere.
Well, how's he going to get stuck?
He might get stuck. He could get stuck in Ohio.
How?
Because they won't let him back into the state because he doesn't have a COVID test.
You mean they're going to close the borders?
This is what I'm telling you. Is they're saying that if you don't have a test, if you get stopped, if he was to get stopped and he doesn't have a COVID test, then he'll be stuck wherever he is for 2 fucking weeks.
Well, how do you know if you had a COVID test?
Because you have to have paperwork to prove it. That's what I'm saying.
So they're just going to randomly pull you over?
Well, I think they're going to pull people over that have fucking out-of-state plates.
That'll be a tough one, especially since Sharon, Pennsylvania, and all along the border. I mean, how do they stop every car that comes back and forth through the state?
They might have, somebody put in the chat room, they might have like a DWI checkpoint set up on the highways. They could. I mean, who knows?
Again, if they go that far, the citizenry needs to really rise up.
Well, they're going that far as saying that it is a mandate. I know that a mandate doesn't mean dick, but they are saying that. Well,
that does go against your First Amendment rights to freely move about and freely assemble.
Mm-hmm.
You can't restrict anybody from doing that.
You should just say you're on your way to a Biden party or a riot, and then it's legal, I guess.
Well, just say that you're part of BLM.
Yeah, there you go.
You're free to go.
Wear a Black Lives Matter T-shirt. They won't even stop you. Put a BLM bumper sticker on your car.
Exactly.
Go right along, sir.
Yeah. Well,
that's what I'm saying. They're doing it, dude.
Well, I need to see this in action if that were to actually happen.
No, Rich in the chat room says they're doing it in both New York and Maryland.
They have checkpoints.
I don't know. Call in, Rich. Tell us what they're doing, or anybody that knows that this is actually happening. Call in
for a fact that you've actually seen this, not that you've heard, but that you've actually seen it, or actually got stopped at one of these stop checkpoints.
Yeah, not that your brother's cousin's uncle told you that it's none of that nonsense. If you've actually seen it happen somewhere, call us and let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
but
I haven't seen or heard anything about that. I mean, I've heard the you know, Illinois saying that, well, you can't come in from Wisconsin and you can't come in from Indiana. But I see the cars. I'm on the Indiana toll road that runs into the Chicago Skyway every day. I don't see anybody getting stopped or pulled over or checkpoints or anything like that. They're,
yeah,
but I think Illinois and Chicago, they've made that decree about, not allowing other people coming in from other states, but I haven't seen, it's like, how do you police that?
right. Well, Chicago. Chicago also says you can't have guns, and you see how that's working.
Well, legal people can't have guns.
Yeah, that's right.
People who
Criminals, it's all
follow,
good.
people who follow the law can't have guns.
Criminals, it's all good.
Well, if you're part of any kind of Antifa or Black Lives Matter or anything, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, or just a straight criminal.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, but if you follow the law, no guns for you.
That's right. Yeah, man, we're in a fun time these days.
Yeah, I just wish somebody could just lay the hammer down.
No, it's going to take the people to do it, and
I agree. I completely agree.
unfortunately, I don't think the people have the fucking stones to do it.
I don't know. I saw that. I see these big uprisings around the country over this whole election thing. I think over there in Washington D.C. last week during that whole big Trump rally,
Yeah,
they said it was a couple 100,000 people showed up over there.
yeah, that's a good amount, but for I mean, you got to have organization and you got to have longevity to it. You got to have people that are just willing to lay down their lives, old school style, to do it.
Well, like I said, a few weeks ago, if we're going to make a difference in this world, as far as the way things are going, the people who really believe in it have to be relentless.
Yeah, of course. Got to have the same. You got to have the same aggression as those that are trying to lock everything down.
Yeah, and this whole communist Marxist attitude of the left, it's, well, we're taking names. We're going to make a list. We're making an enemies list.
Go ahead.
Anybody who supported Trump still supports Trump. We're making an enemies list.
Good. Do that. Go ahead. Don't think that we're going to lay down like the Jews did in fucking Nazi Germany. Do not think that.
Yeah.
At least some of us aren't.
No, I mean, it's freaking ridiculous. I never thought we would get to this point in our history.
Yeah. No, it's fucking insanity, dude.
And it's happened quickly.
It has. Everybody said it'd be a slow build. It's not a slow build. It's do it fast and before people can react. That's really what's going on.
Well, the whole thing is it's overwhelm the system, cause chaos, and then blame the opposition for making this problem.
Yeah. Dude, how funny is it seeing all this craziness because of the rise of places to go away from the censorship? Every news thing is like, Parler is where the white supremacists are.
Where the what do they call them? The right wingers go.
Yeah, the right wingers. There's terrorism being sprouted on Gab and Parler. Meanwhile, I'm on Gab and Parler. There's no terrorism being sprouted there. What are you?
Well, in other words, people are allowed to speak freely, and we can't allow that.
Look, I'm gonna go to Gab right now. I'm just gonna hit a refresh, and I'll read you these terroristic posts. These are what just came up in my feed right now. It's somebody, I'm sharing all of our emails on Gab. Oh, that's Andrew Torba. He's the owner. An Alex Jones post, a CMS post, a post about a Democrat that says Republicanism is no longer a political problem. It is a social problem. It must be treated the same way coronavirus is treated. It has to be isolated and snuffed out. Well, to me, that sounds like a Democrat problem, not a, that doesn't sound like terrorism being sprouted on Gab. It sounds like terrorism being sprouted on the other side. Let's see here. There's tweets. I'm new to Gab. Welcome. I'm a Christian on Gab. I'm glad to be here. Goodness, what a blessing it is to be American. A Rudy Giuliani post. It just goes on and on. It's not, there's no, hey, let's get together in this place and get our guns ready.
Yeah.
That shit's not going on. It's fucking ridiculous. It's a bunch of people that are tired of being fucking censored for what they say.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it is. So, people need to, it's just fucking stupid.
Well, again, it's the lamestream media are upset because these people aren't eating our tripe anymore.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know it's fucking out of control, dude. And it's just, it's getting more and more. It's like on, me, I care more about the censorship than anything.
Mhm.
The censorship really bugs me,
As
but,
it should.
but, I don't know if you saw, if you picked back up on Sticks this week or not. I wish he would get rid of the red robe.
Yeah, I did watch a few of his things, but which one are you?
The one about YouTube, unsubscribing people and throttling
You mean with
listeners.
their algorithms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah.
And he was explaining it, and it's exactly what's going on the CMS's YouTube this week. Because I looked at the CMS's YouTube this week, and I was like, what the fuck? And I at the beginning of the week, I thought it was just because I had said on the show that we're going to start phasing out YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, well, maybe people are just starting to go away from it or whatever, right? But then I saw Styx's thing about the algorithm throttling people back and unsubscribing people at random. So then I went into our numbers, and our numbers were down this week 40% from the week before and from every week before. And we lost 28 subscribers in a week, where usually we pick up about 50 in a week. So net change of like 75 subscribers. And I just was like, what the fuck is this nonsense?
Yep.
But we're too small that we wouldn't be on YouTube's radar, remember? We're too small.
Well, again, this was a wise move to start making the move over a year ago.
Yeah. And that's it. We've got a lot of our shit on BitChute. We've got a lot of it on Vimeo. I've been pushing shit daily to Rumble. And this week alone, I put every video, I found a way to import every video that we have to FUPal. So literally, if you go to FUPal.com and you go to the CMS page, there's like 10,000 videos there now.
Nice.
But they're all there ready to play. I still got to do some importing of it yet, but it's all, you can listen to them and watch them all right now. So it's a good thing. So yeah, we're really isolating. We are really isolating down to having our own section of the world. And I can't be bothered with dealing with other companies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Even moving to something like Rumble, or I like Rumble a lot. I really do. But it's like, you know what? That still leaves us enslaved to somebody.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, while Rumble says that they're free speech right now, they're just a public offering and a buyout away from being somebody else's that could be against free speech,
Absolutely. Well, I see our good friend Jericho finally made a move to another platform as well now. I think he's on Rumble.
Is he on Rumble? Good.
It's either Rumble or Gab. I don't remember which one it is, but
good.
I saw he made some announcement this week that he now is on another platform.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's getting stuff taken down too. We had a video taken down this week off Vimeo of all the places, and we're a fucking paying customer. We're a paying but we got cited for hate speech this week.
We did.
For the segment about Neeley and Chris hate effeminate males.
That wasn't even a new. Was that a new?
No, it's like 19.
That's what I thought. That's not a new video.
It's over a year ago. It was over a year ago, but yeah, they got this video. It's been removed because of hate speech.
Hate speech.
And I was like, did you listen or did you just look at the title? You fucking morons.
You fucking effeminate male.
Yeah. Exactly. Soi Boi, that should be our headline. Soi Boi takes down takes down video about soy boys.
Right, exactly.
You know, fucking crazy, dude.
Man. I don't know, man. I just see more and more of these effeminate males in the public.
Well, dude, they're being trained to be soft.
They are. They're very soft. They're I know Bob Nalbandian gets a big kick out of it when I call them swishy males.
Yeah.
But they are.
Mm-hmm.
They just sashay around like just
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's just like, what are you doing here?
Mm-hmm. Hi guys, can I take your order?
Oh,
Would you like a lemon in your water, sir? Ugh. I don't want your lemon in my water. That's for goddamn sure.
mm-hmm.
Yuck.
Yeah. But I remember when this was 5 years ago, I guess it was. I was out in LA with Bob and a couple other people, and we went to out to get something to eat after one of the screenings for the Inside Metal.
Right.
And we went to some, restaurant, like 24-hour cafe type place over in West Hollywood, and
right.
All the servers were just very, very effeminate males.
Right.
Go, man, all these waiters are all so swishy, and Bob he just thought that was the funniest goddamn thing.
Right.
But the swishy males.
Oh, he lives out there. He's more used to it, I guess.
I guess. Me, it's just like, where's my gun?
Yeah, no, it's like I can't be around this.
It always makes me laugh. It kind of reminds me of some old Louis Anderson, where his dad was always, "Would you look at that?"
I know, it's awful.
Where's my gun?
Dude, it's just a bad time, man. It's just a horrible time. Being strong and masculine, which used to be, it never even was a prideful thing. It was just a how it's supposed to be thing.
Yeah.
And now it's looked at as negative. Instead, you're supposed to be some soft pussy.
Yeah.
I
mean, I like soft pussy, but not that kind.
Not being a soft pussy.
I don't know. I guess that's why I just stay to myself these days.
No, that's it. Just watch TV. That's all there is to do. Watch TV.
Well, I am looking forward to Thursday for Thanksgiving because the real men are getting together. That'd be me and my nephews and my Officer Jim and a couple other guys. We're getting together,
right.
Bringing all the arsenal out.
Wow, look at you guys.
Yep, I bought $500 worth of ammo this week.
Oh my God.
I bought 200 rounds of 44, 200 rounds of 45, and 200 rounds of 9.
How expensive is this shit? Fucking almost $1 a round.
Well, it's 80 cents a round.
Jeez, oh man.
Yep. 80 cents a round, but you know what? I was just like, if I'm going to buy it, I'm just going to buy it up. So I went ahead and I bought 600 rounds of various size, various calibers.
Yeah, well, good. That's good. We'll have fun.
We're going to go out there and just shoot the place up.
Put up some packages of soy and start shooting it just for
that was
practice.
Kind of funny because that's exactly what I was gonna say. It's just like we ought to have some targets of soy boys out there. Very effeminate looking males.
Mm-hmm.
And put them up on the old range.
Just go to the grocery store, find somebody with their hair up in a bun and a mask on, and take whatever's in their cart and put it out there. Because I guarantee it'll be fucking soy burgers or soy something. We are doomed.
No kidding. Yep, your estrogen levels are running high there, fella.
Yep, that's right. Pathetic.
Yuck. What do you think? What do you think it is about that? Do you think that because they were raised by their mothers, more than likely that they don't have a I don't know what you want to call it, an attraction to women, or what?
No, I think it's they were raised not to be boys, not to be men. They've been raised not to be strong. They've been raised that being strong is bad.
I guess
it's not just fucking the fact that mom drove the car. It's a lot more than that. It has to do with, this whole generation, none of them could fucking settle their disputes by taking it around the corner and, behind the fence or whatever to fucking knock some sense into each other and toughen up.
Yeah.
Everything is, they're taught this whole bullying bullshit. They're taught this whole, if you say something wrong, run to the authority and tell them that you've been mistreated. So that's all they know. They don't know how to handle fucking, when we were, I mean, even now, dude, if somebody gets up in your face, and you're not a violent person, I am definitely a violent person, but you as a non-violent person, if somebody gets up in your face the wrong way, you will fucking turn that snap on a dime.
Well, I mean, you kind of saw that at Billy's place. That guy was getting all aggressive with me. You didn't see me flinch.
No, but that's the point. Because you were raised that way. You're raised to be a man, not a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
And these kids, they've spent the last 15 years of Mrs. Johnson, he called me a faggot. And then then the person, instead of dealing with their problem, they say, okay, Billy, sit down and we'll handle that for you.
Right.
Well, they don't have any kind of fucking toughness.
None. Well, again, there's no male influence in the home. That's
it's in the home. It's in the school. It's more in the school than the home. Let's face it. I mean, dude, your parents worked, right? And you were in school more than you were in your house.
True.
With your parents.
True.
You were either in school or outside playing with your friends or whatever. You weren't fucking sitting around waiting for your dad to say, okay, son, today's lesson is going to be how to fight back. That wasn't how it worked. You handled it as a kid. When you're a kid and somebody fucking pushed you off your bike or something, you got up and punched them in the face.
Exactly.
Now somebody pushes them off their bike, they run and call the police. Somebody did something to me and I was just minding my own business and they hurt my feelings. Bunch of fucking pussies.
Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Hail and kill, guys. Yeah, speaking of swishy males and the F word that you were just discussing just a few minutes ago.
The F word.
This goes back a week ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago, I used the F word at somebody on social media.
Well, what is the F word?
Faggot.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Are you afraid? Are you afraid to say faggot on the show?
I got flagged as hate speech. Okay, I got flagged, and I was told, no, you're not going to do this anymore. You're going to be suspended. Well,
by who? Wait a minute, by who? Wait a minute, by who?
One of the.
Hey!
By who?
Facebook.
Oh, all right.
So here. 2 weeks later, right? Here we are today. I made a comment about, and it was clean. It was completely clean. A comment about somebody talking on CNN, right?
Yeah.
And on this same post, and I just said he was dumb. He's getting dumber by the day, whatever. It's something really clean, something straightforward. And then I go on there, and another friend of mine starts asking me, why don't you stop watching TV and go do something, play your guitar, show me that amp. So I go on there, and I start posting some pictures to my friend of my gear, my fucking rock gear, guitars and shit, my amps and shit. And these fucking bastards pegged me with drugs. They called it drugs, or I don't know what the fuck they called it. But they banned me. They banned me for 24 fucking hours for violating communist fucking, whatever you want to call it, community fucking standards, whatever their standards are.
Well, my first question to you is, why are you still on Facebook?
Yeah.
No,
okay.
Don't say yeah and just blow it off. Whoa, dude. Don't just say and blow it off. Answer the question. Why are you still there?
I got a lot of friends on Facebook.
Well, tell them to move over. Make an announcement that if anybody still wants to be your online buddy, that you're getting off of Facebook and you're moving to a different platform.
My point is, I wanted to call because it underscores this shit, because it was a fucking guitar. I got a Charvel saying fucking.
All right, we get it. I'm going to complain about Facebook, but I'm going to stay right there.
But I'll stay on it.
Yeah, I'll stay right there. I'll ride out the 24-hour ban, but I'm going to just continue to be on Facebook because that's where all my friends are.
Yeah, get off it. All my friends are on Facebook too, and I'm not posting shit on there. Nothing. If I could cancel it, if I could get out of my business obligations, I'd be done. I'd be completely done with it. I canceled the CMS's Instagram this week. I canceled my personal Twitter at the beginning of the year, and I don't post on fucking Facebook. I post on Parler and Gab and Minds.
Yep.
And you don't post on nothing.
Because I don't have anything.
Yeah, you don't want none of it.
And I never did. I had a Twitter, but I shut it here on the show.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. You just have to say I'm done. That's it. That's the only way. That's the only way you fucking solve this problem. You know, if you're going to be on their fucking communist platform, then you're going to play by their communist rules, which is part of the fucking problem. You're bitching about it, but you're accepting it. That's part of the problem.
Yeah. And then when you're asked why you're there and you gloss over, it just goes to show you that you're not done with it yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
I'm going to just stay here. I'll take it. I'll bitch and I'll complain, but I'll still be here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, again, it's good to see, like I said, a bigger player like a Mark Levin who's going to shut his Facebook down at the end of the year.
Now I saw Hannity moved something over too.
Yeah, well, he's getting off there too.
Yeah, I saw he's moving to like Parler or Rumble.
Yeah, because it's a right winger site.
Hey, whatever. Call it whatever you want. See, and I said this over a year. Remember when they were saying that Gab was nothing but fucking white supremacy? And I said right from the start, I was like, you know what? It is whatever you make it. All these platforms are whatever you make it. If you don't use it to fucking start looking for Klan rallies, then it won't be a Klan rally site. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, again, it's as if Parler won't allow you to come on if you have a certain political bent or whatever. That's just ridiculous. It's just that people who enjoy freedom of speech, regardless of your viewpoint, that's where they're going.
Yeah, that's it.
It's got nothing to do with being a right winger.
No, dude, people could go on there and have left wing ideas if that's what they want, but you know, it's more about not being. For me, it's about being censored. I'm tired of being censored.
I guess that's a right winger attitude.
Yeah, well, fine.
What? You don't like censorship? You're a right winger.
Yeah, fine.
What? You believe in the Constitution? You're a right winger.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Put another label on me. I don't give a fuck.
What? You own guns? You must be a right winger.
Fair enough. Doesn't fucking solve the problem about how much I support you guys killing babies, but you know, I don't know how I must not really believe that. That must be what it is, because I'm such a right winger.
Yeah. A right winger.
Yeah. Whatever. Fuck Facebook. Who cares?
Is your name Kip? Kip right winger?
That's right. Yeah. But no, dude, we go forward, man. You know, that's why I build FU Pal. So that nobody can stop us from saying what we want to say. Nobody. I'm not going to be censored by these cocksuckers. No fucking way.
Yeah. Well, I see that because of the mass exodus of people who are done with, you know, the mainstream media and so on and so forth, that AT&T is like hemorrhaging money because they own CNN.
Yeah, I'm sure CNN is fucking dead right now.
Yeah, they're just hemorrhaging money.
Right.
And I guess Fox News really took a massive hit because of the way they handled, are handling this election dispute stuff.
Well, people are done with people, you know, and it's, if they would just do news, they wouldn't have a problem.
I agree.
That's the part that's, you know, it's an easy fix for any of them, for CNN, for Fox News, for any of them. Get rid of the panel discussions and fucking report the news. President Trump said this today. President-elect Biden said this today. There, that's the news. We don't need to then go to the table where you got three fucking guys saying about where this is right and this is wrong and this is how it should. No one needs that shit. Just report the news. You know, that's what we need. We need to go back to like it was during the Iraq War. That's what we need. Fucking camera on, guy with shells going off over his head, and fucking and reporter going, and we're here in an unknown location, and we might be killed, but here's some video. You know, that's all we need.
Right.
You know, if you remember, when they would show that video from the Iraq War, they didn't cut away to, you know, 4 goddamn people then talking about the ills of using missiles or whatever. It was just like, well, we're at war. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, so people are fucking idiots.
Well, we need to shape your opinion.
Yeah. Terrible.
It's awful. All right. Well, we're going to take a short break here. We got a guest coming up here in the next hour.
We do.
Our good mob friend, Scott Dietschy.
That's right.
He's going to chime in here and let us know about some of the mob connections in the election snafus that have been going on here.
That's right.
Scott always has the inside track on the mob stuff.
Yeah, and I want to ask him about another mob family that I don't think we've ever discussed before, but I discovered recently. So got some stuff to talk about.
All right. Well, we're going to talk to Scott Dietschy here in the next hour. So we're going to play a few tunes and we'll come back and we'll bring Scott on. So what would you like to hear, Mr. Reagan?
Anthrax, In a Zone.
Okay.
How's that from, what is that on? It's either on White Noise or 442.
Okay. All right. Well, we can play some Anthrax and a few other tunes. So anyway, so we'll play a few tunes and come back and blah, blah, blah. So here it is. It's Anthrax, In a Zone, exclusively here
on your classic metal show.